Tonight, it's the movie that spawned the punching of the snake meme from 1993, directed by Hong Kong legend John Woo in his US debut, and starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's Hard Target. The film was written by Chuck Farrer, and it also stars Lance Henriksen, Arnold Vosloo, Yancey Butler, Chuck Farrer himself implanted in this film, Wilford Brimley, diabetes, and brother of Sam Raimi, Ted Raimi. So this is John Woo's US blank check film. He wanted to get away from the bad work pace, apparently, that took place in Hong Kong filmmaking, but was met with some skepticism from the studio. Universal was nervous about having Woo direct and sent in Sam Raimi to, quote, look over the film's production and take Woo's place as director if he were to fail. Sam Raimi was a big fan, obviously, of those Hong Kong movies and knew that Woo would have no trouble completing this big action piece. Kurt Russell was supposed to be the lead in this, but was too busy. And after some initial turbulence, Woo thought Van Damme had a big ego, but he also saw that Van Damme could handle more action. So he upped the action in this film, and that is why this one is a cult classic. It was a hit at the time, budget of $20 million, box office 74.2, but it suffers the same reviews as a lot of action movies. Weak plot and weak dialogue. But that said, that's not why we're watching this. We want to see Van Damme and his greasy mullet. We want to see some action. And I remember this one delivers in spades. I have not watched this in probably 20 years, maybe more. I definitely watched it back in the day, and I probably watched it on cable to some extent later, or rented it, DVD, Sleepover Moviecast. But I don't really remember the plot, and I don't remember many scenes beyond the snake scene, which has been preserved in meme form. It's the other Van Damme movies that I feel like I've seen more recently or I retained better. I bought the 4K of this, so I'm excited to see it as best it could possibly look, and I suggest you do the same. Let's go ahead and dive on in. I have the title track pulled up, scrubbed all the way back to 0000000. Let's start the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Old school Universal logo should be showing. Ooh, and the transfer looks crisp. Nolan's. At least they have him playing some form of French-speaking character. My scream in this Earl. Plaisez le bon temps roulé. John Woo. This is the first John Woo film, not the first action Hong Kong American crossover. But Woo's success over here definitely opened the door for that. Opened the door for Chow Yun-fat. And stay tuned. We will be seeing all of that here on this movie cast eventually. Jesus. Crossbolt. You can see the Hong Kong influence here. First off, just motorcycles. Second off, pretty sure that area is Bourbon Street and would be packed with people. That gate was loose enough. You could have just kind of opened it and ran through, but Transfer is gorgeous. HDR looks good. You can see the color, the darks balanced. Yeah, that car would have been immediately stuck, by the way, in that mud. Why does making it to the river? And also, why are they toying with him? They could have killed him a long time ago. Instead, they let him run like 3 or 4 miles out of the city to these levees. Yeah, I don't know if you could pull a you know, it's not really barbed, but a arrow with that kind of back to it out like that. This guy kind of looks like a combination of, ooh, Kurt Russell and Mankind. How can they not shoot him? So that's the other thing. With all these people, why didn't they open fire when he was shot to the tree? So that's the kind of stylized Hong Kong action you just have to accept. Again, lots of waiting around, lots of use of these fucking arrow guns. Two darts is too many. And this guy is a tank to be taking this much punishment. Finally. The slow-mo. Another Hong Kong. Brandy. Would you like some Cavassier? See him breathing there. Out on the streets. Wash your fucking eye rock, girl. Hey, baby. You looking for a good time? She likes to pick up old man hookers. Very beautiful lady. Strong eyebrow game. Nope. It's a lot of birds. You got a bit of a staring problem, girl. There's cocaine in that box. He's a bum. Yeah, see, there's some of that bad dialogue and bad cut there. Oh, you could see the grease rolling right off that. I eat gumbo in the morning. Another, though, let's not do too many close-ups of JCVD. Cheap ass meal. Coffee and gumbo. My roux. I put in the Trinity. Eh, pretty lady. I'm gonna rob her. Everybody else saw too. New Orleans is full of criminals. Here's the Western element, which is fine. I like Westerns too. Ooh. Just gonna rape her right there in the street? Jesus. Your boyfriend. Mm-mm. Reveals no gun, just his leg, which is his weapon. There's these kicks that he is well known for now. God. Well, he'd be dead. Guy tried to kick too. This thug knows karate. Just my Timberlands. Ooh. Should have been a dick punch. Where's no PD, man? Oh, God. She's terrified of him too. Your wallet. Can I hire you as my bodyguard and slash sexual escort with your Billy Ray Cyrus mullet? Van Damme said, made me look like a samurai with the greasy hair. No, dude, you look like Billy Ray Cyrus. Terrible greaser mullet. I do like some of this camera work, though. I mean, the lighting here is great, and I like that roll. You need to blow that out. You fucking psycho. Yeah. Do you want to put out that fire? Are you open? I'm so embarrassed. Bitch. Oops. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, what were we fucking doing? What a psycho move. Heavy imagery, right? I live in the docks. You have my attention. Eating your pussy? Yeah, I mean, it does, of course. How is he? How does she know he knows the city? Darling? Surprise. That's, a dumb little bit of exposition. John's Boudreau. Now we're getting to see some beautiful scenes of Nolans, or perhaps other places in Louisiana too. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I do like jazz music quite a bit, but the crowds, the the crime, there's a lot to not like about New Orleans and Louisiana. It's a doomed area because of the floods and the hurricanes. The clues are now coming in. The duster is a cool look, though, isn't it? Wink. Mm. I'll take those. I'm gonna go beat off in a minute. Mm. The pornographer. Ooh, El Big Bad. Obviously. Your daddy. Mm. That the theme here to this film? Well, mystery solved. JVCD can go back home. Go out on the longshoreman boat or whatever it is he's doing. Quit saying daddy. Uh, some big ass shears, aren't they? Henriksen is such a good face, isn't it? Now, are those lines aren't his. Those lines are makeup, right? To make him look more menacing. He does have great features, though. You fat fuck. Ooh. Ooh. Guy's like a low rent Billy Zane. So this is Act Two, I guess. Meet the bad guys. Grizzly. Oh, we know it's a John Woo film now. The bird will show you the way with its poo. Here we go. Ooh, all right. Now you don't just recover from that. The bat would have broken. Now, obviously, that's a rubber bat that guy was hanging onto there. It looked bent. Yep. So I thought that was her smudged lipstick, but I remember, again, she did get assaulted. You're not a detective. You can't do that. Right. Exactly. We know. He was shot with 1,000,000 bullets and chased all over New Orleans. Really. There's that great dialogue again. That hole was made by something sharp and hard, like all holes. What a gorgeous plantation house. Look how thick those live oaks were. And of course, like any great villain, he's a man of culture and taste and artistic excellence in this case. He forgot about his fucking ear. Been eating cheese whiz down there raw. I guess those are his wrinkle lines. Yeah, I mean, back when Nam was. I was just there last week. I do a little bit of sex tourism on the side. That's how I practice piano too, staring at myself like American Psycho. Okay, so here's that most dangerous game tie-in. That explains the toying with them. His haircut. It's got a little yarmulke of hair. What are those nipples on his arm? It's getting a nice massage. Doesn't matter who it's from. Yeah. It's a good set here. Not sure if you would be doing autopsies in a observatory room like that, right? It's a theater. So they literally were just hunting her dad because he was such a badass, despite being a homeless bum, posting nudes for money. Why is that in slow mo? Why is this in slow mo? I don't, and like fast slow mo at that. I don't agree with that decision. First person perspective shots, though, I'm fine with like that, or not first person, but straight on face shots like that. Oop. Yeah. Why'd you even come here? I guess they're like the predator. They go out seeking these great fighters or survivors. You know, there's still a surprising lack of people here in this version of New Orleans. It's very packed, and there'd be far more bums, far more people everywhere. Maybe in an abandoned work site, no, but if one bum can get in, other bums can too. I guess realistically, you could only go around killing bombs, so. Yeah, I definitely, as a kid, had no idea what Dangerous Game was or how much of a ripoff this would be, but now filmed in a real gravesite, so be too much money to build all of these, but anything that's going to have a squib explosion in it is definitely going to be a plaster fake here. I mean, they really make it kind of like a shooting a deer by a feeder here. This is not really Dangerous Game. This is just some bullshit. Jesus. All right. Well, yeah. What did you expect? My dogs. These are my dogs. My homies. Don't make me look bad in front of the boys. Yeah, that's the if that's Bourbon Street or somewhere in the French Quarter, I guess, or whatever it's called. That way too few people. Yeah, where are all the people protesting against the centers, and where's the women fucking pissing in the street? There he is. You can count on my steel. He should have frozen longer. That's when he realized he was fucked. Was nobody seeing this? I mean, wasn't he shot in his kidneys the last time? Yeah, there you go. Now, this would be a huge pandemonium situation here. This is not... an uncrowded street. People are just going to sit politely and wait. I mean, even 1993, come on. You move faster. There would be screaming, people running, calling 911. It's bad directing. Luckily, he's a nondescript white dude. Oh, and they just left the body there all night? That's not how that works, too. And why would JVCD be allowed to be in the body? Even if he was friends with him, which it's not the case, is he now a detective with detective's rights? Such a fucking bad car. I mean, I imagine as a midway broker here for this like weird murder mob, he would be paid a little more. Look, 2 trucks of the same type. Kind of. Little different paint, but... This act is interesting, but also somehow just a little too slow. This is just a revenge picture now, because I mean, her dad is dead. God. I mean, yeah, where are the cops? There's been so many murders, and yet you're still murdering? With so many witnesses, you'd have to lay low. He hasn't even changed costumes. So let's, call the movie out for those highly disparate, the suspension of disbelief is impossible here. And is this bitch the only cop in town? I don't think you'd let that civilian get out of the car. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Ugh. Yeah, she'd be fucked. Oh, just spraying wildly as you run, side to side gun. Again, you love the blanks and the squibs and the explosions, but I am beginning to remember why I never really remembered this one or focused on it. God damn. Again, great explosion work there. You see that the stunt double, bam, blows off his dick. I mean, yeah, seeing a person get murdered sucks. So I don't want to comment on that, but you're hugging her head like you were in love with her. Right? Get over it. Why is her eye moving? That was a good choice directorial. Make her press her face against Van Damme so that the stunt girl riding, you can't really see the difference. There he's going 10 miles an hour. I like this shot though. Hell yeah. Pretty fucking ballsy. Motorcycle duels. Oh yeah, look at her. Masterly. Oh. You can't just fly. You can't just fly. Yeah, you saw the ramp behind it, but now the ramp's gone. Ooh, right in the dick. Van Damme could obviously drive that dirt bike. Brap, brap, baby. There you go. Be worried about all the vapor and the liquid fuel, but whatever. All right, this is pretty fucking badass. Not gonna lie. Pretty well shot. And what a concept. Oh, Jesus, he waited to the last second. Goodbye. Hasta la vista. Bitch. Damn. Oh. Stunt guy almost landed it. Fuck yeah. Wu does those well, man. That was well choreographed. Best scene of the film so far. Oh, yeah. Now he's in full fucking run. When you put your hands flat and slice the air as you run, it makes you go faster. Oh, my streamlined mullet. Oh, look how fast I go when I run. Jesus. Get some explosion shells. Why didn't you get the fuck out of there, bitch? Run up. Scream help for the other people. She's got a little bit of the barracuda jaw, doesn't she? Oh, a soft top. I will shoot you with my exploding musket. So he has his binder full of hunters. All right, now we can get into some wildlife fighting. We know the snake scene's coming up, but can we get some gators? What else do we have in here? A jaguar? It's good camera movement here. And I like the set, you know. You have to pee in a circle. It occludes the trackers. And you will get a big surprise. You'll find you'll find out. I'm going to drag my sweaty sack across your face. Yeah. Uh, Gah. There it is. Now, y'all shouldn't be punching snakes unless, yeah, a life or death situation like this. Oh, so it's still alive. It's just doesn't make a noise. I think the thing would be dead. Jesus. All right, you have a gun and you dropped it because a tiny little snake that you saw from 40 feet up. Son of a bitch. Kill him. We'll have to do Anaconda on this movie cast. I wonder if that one's in 4K. It's the local gun nut. There's the Texan over there. Oh, Here we go. Wilford Brimley. And I play my accordion. Like bouzou. You like bouzou? Ooh, laissez le bon temps rouler. Yep, he's trying the accent. Yep. Oh. Chance. Natasha. Ooh, took some liberties. I got shit on my boots that I don't take off inside. There we go. Yeah, I mean, she shouldn't ever show up at all. Ooh, okay, here we go. For a drunken schlub, he sure keeps a nice horse. Go Secretariat. Yeah. Well, maybe split up. But, I don't know. I don't know about man hunting. Maybe don't wear such bright clothing and wear something more practical to like running 20 miles or whatever they had to do there. Back to the arrows again. Guess that's a cowboys and Indians type dichotomy here, where the Native American in these movies has the in touch with nature and things like she's just gonna stand there casually with this militia around. So shaky you wouldn't hit anything. Ooh, got him. That's a great shot, actually. And that also has a kind of, root in something like a Kurosawa film too, where you have your villagers fighting back against like a army. So again, it's the blind hubris of these manhunters that is making this more complex, and no law enforcement to be found, right? Even though, cops were murdered and people were murdered and there's violence all over, but maybe that's realistic. I think someone in the air would be immediately noticed and tracked. Murder spree across New Orleans. Strange helicopter appears. Come on. Rolling, rolling on the river, born on the bayou, and born on the bayou. I do think the editing is okay. I'll give it that. Again, that's helping make some of these action things seem exciting. What a great stunt horse to like not be afraid of those explosions. They must, clog its ears with shit, but I had to trip the horse there. Real helicopters, so dangerous. Go, go, go. Them doves. I'd like to know a little bit more about these, killers. Like, honestly, this is just the Dangerous Game with, like, weird bookends. But I'd like to know more about how they got started. Her dad was just a fucking bum who wanted the money. There you go. I knew there'd be some bird shit. You shouldn't have done that. All right, that was pretty fucking badass, not gonna lie. Ooh. Single-handedly brought me back as I was starting to cool off. Woo, you are a masterpiece. A master. A master. This is a masterpiece, but Woo, you are the master. Why is she getting involved? Does she know how to ride horses? She's from Detroit. Yeah, call anyone? I mean, but why aren't they already alerted? There's been mass shootings and murders all around the city. And they haven't even changed their clothes. They still look the same. Look for a black overcoat. I want every hut, house, shack, whatever, overturned. I did not kill my wife. I don't care. I am too stupid. I don't do accents, as you've probably picked up, but great fucking set, man. I like this a lot. And this is now bringing me back to, I've forgotten about this scene. But a madhouse is always a good thing to end up at, of any kind. Do we I like how involved Van Damme is with the pigeons or the doves. I don't know, y'all would know. Are Woo's characters often in a symbiotic relationship with the birds? Because it seems like he is. Yeah, he kind of paused there. He kind of likes the pain, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if if the goal was to have a challenging hunt, someone else. Why pay bums? I feel like maybe this was discussed and I was paying attention to other things during that dialogue or talking. So I'll watch the extras included. I think there's 1 or 2 commentary tracks, which I'll eventually get around to as well. I'll see if that's better explicated. It's nice to see Brimley in an action role. I like that, I forget that he's been in those films. That's a pretty good shot too. Oh, upside down gun. Badass. I mean, shoot the floor, but hell yeah. Good God. Sam Raimi, did you contribute? Because that is, oh, fuck yeah. That is an Ash move right there. What kind of clip did that gun have? 17 shot Glock? I mean, maybe just stash her away somewhere. She's not really doing anything. I know she'll do something here. She'll probably bash someone or something. So, but like, honestly, just go get another fucking soldier. Why does Chance only have one friend? Shit, what a shot. God damn. Robin Hooded his ass. Should have had 2 more on the bowstring, though. Oh, Robocop his dick. Why'd you bring her then, you dumbass? Give her the gun. Let her she just took one out. Let her help. I thought that was her for a minute. I was like, holy shit. So I forget, did they explain why he is such a badass? Right. Former Marine. Okay. Had to look it up. I don't need any help. This is a well-paced final fight here. And again, great location. The movie really kind of came together by this time. You want to say like a lot of Act 2 was slow. Even with, the start of the good action, but in Act 1 felt, like shaky. Like, again, getting his footsteps, and then, damn, dude, look at all this shit he captured. Like, and it's well edited. And you love practical effects, man. This is why digital replications and shaky cam will not ever replace well-designed stuntmen actually fighting. Face Off. So apparently, according to Wikipedia, Wu had already seen the script for Face Off during this optioning period or whatever. and turned it down because of the sci-fi element. Now we know later he will come back and do that. Now I bought that recent release on 4K, and I'm gonna have to watch it with the fam first, but I will definitely bring it here on this movie cast. Again, all the dick shots. Nice. Dude, damn. That poor stun guy probably lost his fucking hearing on that. Nice. Why are you just letting him do this? Blast him again or shoot him in the head. What are you doing? Why'd you let him do that? Yeah, I would have kicked him away to begin with. I cannot dance, but I can get it up. The only lover I've really had. Because we haven't seen any other. It's no family, no woman in these people's lives, right? It's just a group of guys who like to fuck each other in the butt and hunt humans. Damn. A iconic Van Damme Jack scene here. Delayed flyback. Why would you yell? Why wouldn't you just shoot him? See, it's, you know. Nice. Got him. Why does he pick that gun? I mean, it's just a bullet. It's not like it really would explode. Nice. Fuck yeah, fire flips, baby. All right. Okay. Now, that was a shotgun blast, so that little squib would have tore off his shoulder. I mean, come on. Wasn't there a slug? His body would be ripped off. Buckshot, body ripped off. I mean, it's something. Bird shot, he would have been blasted and gone down at least. I mean, help out. So you should have left her with the gun. She could have fucking shot that guy. Mm. But there's one in the chamber. Click, click. Boom, boom. Mm. I don't like all the close-ups. These are okay, though. Especially because all three of them are very good-looking humans. Henriksen does a great job as the villain. And the only one who could act. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost sexual, isn't it? Oh, so many doves. I got the power of the dove. Oh, dragon kick through his chest. Ruptured his heart. Van Damme is known for a few things. Kicks, jump kicks, and the splits. And in a good Van Damme film, you're going to get all three. I don't think we've seen a true split. Although he could do that kick here soon. He is the original Johnny Cage, by the way, obviously. I feel nothing. I have the power of the dove in me. All right, his hand would have fucking burned off by now, but... It's wabbit season, bitch. That's what you should have said. Oh. Blown up. Dick first. Oh. It's not how shrapnel works, but okay, you know. Cool. There it is. I knew there was some fucking CCR. Or no, this is Three Dog Night. No, this is CCR. Okay. I was just a little boy. Well, we end quickly, don't we? And, I'm going to give this film a B. Just a straight B. I know some people may love it. But there's some rough elements here, and it really does feel like a first film for someone. And I wonder how much of that is the pressure. Like, remember, this is a guy coming to a new culture, doesn't speak the language, trying to command respect as the director, although he did have respect because he was such a success, but then dealing with the Hollywood system versus the Hong Kong system, having a Sam fucking Raimi on your ass at all times. Yeah. I think he did a great job. And this is a film that deserves its legendary status. The action, there's some great scenes there. Anyway, thank you for spending the last, hour and a half with me. And I'll see you on the next big Sleepover Moviecast. Good night.